G'day, my name is Father Bruce Boase. I'm a Waka Waka person. I was born in a little town called Eidsvold, which is in the Burnett region. I get my Aboriginality from my nana, who was born in Banban Springs, or raised in Banban Springs. I'm a priest in the Anglican Church, and my parish is called Green Hills, which is an amalgamated parish of Enoggera and Kelvin Grove here in Brisbane. And I'm also the co-chair of our Reconciliation Action Plan Committee, along with Dr. Joe. As Christians, we are called to reconcile ourselves to God through Christ. And to do that, I think the thing that we have to do is to love one another even as He has loved us. It's my call. Sometimes that's hard to do. But if we are not reconciled with, say, another cultural group, or if we're not reconciled black to white, if you like, Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander to the rest of Australia, then how are we actually fulfilling that call? And I think we've got to move closer and closer to that call as best we can as human, but always with God's help, always. As a parish priest, it's I won't say it's difficult. In my particular parish, there are no Aboriginal or Torres Strait Islander members of the parish. There are members of the community, and then which I have touched briefly, especially in at Terralba Park on sorry days and things like that. And so the work that I've done with the Reconciliation Action Plan Group, and prior to that with the Churches Together Indigenous Peoples Partnership, and also I'm also a member of the National Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander Anglican Council at nationwide, in actually meeting people. And I've come, as I said, I've come to Brisbane, and I didn't have many contacts in Brisbane, and I'm starting to broaden my network of contacts, if you want. They help me in more ways than they really know to find out how to get people closer together, how to work people together. That sounds bad, working people together, but I mean how to get people to work together and come together in through Christ is what I'm talking about. Yeah. Well, it's an historical thing that the church, when we especially say, let's talk about the Anglican Church because that's what we know, didn't have a real good record of actually ministering with Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people. Ministering to, there's differing opinions about how that happened. Different missions were set up and things like that, and it was a little bit top down, or more than a little bit top down. But there was also a sense of them and us, older people, you like. And so we've got a lot of work to do to actually, especially in the Anglican Church of Southern Queensland, to bring Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people back into a place where they can feel that they're not intimidated, they're not frightened, they're not looked down upon, they're not paternalised, if you like, and that's going to be hard to do, or it is hard to do. We've got a really good core group of people who work towards it, but there are a lot more Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people out there who yearn for Christ and yearn for something that we've got and can give, and we've got to bring that together. Each parish that I've spoken with And there are a couple of parishes that have been they're really good examples of what to do. Take, for instance, Buttram, is to get in touch with the local people, the local elders. Gold Coast North do it very well too. And out west, Stefan van Munster has done an excellent job with the people of Cunnamulla and Charleville and Mitchell and all those places, big areas, and lots of different mobs too. But you get to know the people. That's the thing to do, is get into the communities as much as you can and know the people, and establish relationships first. I mean, you can try and get them into church, and if they come to church, that's good. But no, establish the relationship first. Love your neighbour, if you like, in all of the sense of that, what that means. So that's what we're doing. I mean, and from the Anglican Church of Southern Queensland point of view, just the fact that we actually took the step to set up a reconciliation action plan is a step in the right directions. And like all good plans, it's fine to have it, but we've got to make it work. And we've got the parishes, and the parishes are very spread out and diverse, and hopefully they can hear this and start to get in touch with their local people. But that's the step. We can't do things for them. Anglicare and the schools are taking certain steps as well in their own areas of concern, and that's good. But we really, really do have to reconcile properly, and then that means both parties have to actually do something. Well, my vision would be that, my ultimate vision would be that the churches would be full of people, but people of all different races and colours, but also full of Aboriginals and Torres Strait Islanders. And if we need to set up a specific church somewhere, when I say church, I'm talking about a place for that, then that would be good too. That sort of brings the vision back a little. But my vision would be to make sure that we can do that, but that we provide that safe place, if you like, for people, the Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people, to be at.